My name's Jed and I retired here to the beautiful kingdom of Thailand 5 years ago. Come and join me as I take you on a journey to discover the best that the land of smiles has to offer. Whether you're an expat, thinking of opening a business or working here in Thailand, or if you're a digital nomad looking to work in a more economical country than your own country, or if you're a holiday maker and you're wanting to know the best places to visit in this beautiful, diverse country. Or maybe you're like me, a retiree looking for a better and cheaper place to spend your retirement during your golden years. Well, if that's the case, you've come to the right channel. So it turned out to be a nice day this morning, so I can start my journey again. I was going to stop halfway down between here and Donsak Pier, which is my usual way of doing it. I was going to stay at Lamae Resort, the Ban Lamae Resort, but I've looked on booking.com and Agoda and hotels.com and it says not available, and that's unusual because there's never anyone staying there. So I tried calling them directly and their phone's not answering, so I think they've closed. That's my only guess, is that they're probably closed, and I'm going to try, when we get a little bit further down the coast, I'll try ringing them again. If I can get through, I'll stop there. If not, I think I'm going to head straight down to Donsak Pier and take the ferry across to Koh Samui today. It's going to be about 5.5 hour journey if I have to go all the way to Donsak. It'll be about 2 hours if I can stop at the Ban Lamae Resort. So let's get on the road. Okay, let's head off. Not sure if it's going to be Donsak or Ban Lamae, but I'll stop in about an hour and try calling the Ban Lamae Resort again. So what the plan is, sorry, let that car cut a corner and nearly cut me off. The plan is, there's not many hotels between here and Donsak Pier, which is about 5 hours away. There's lots in Chumphon. I don't want to stay actually in Chumphon, and there's a few on the outside of Chumphon on the southern side, but that's too close. That's only about an hour away. I want to get at least 2 or 3 hours driving behind me and then stop. But the problem is there's not many hotels once you get an hour past Chumphon. I normally stay at the Ban Lamae Hotel when I'm driving down this way, but as I said, it could be closed. So the plan is, when I get on the other side of Chumphon in about an hour, which will be about 7:30, then I'll give them another call. If they don't answer, then obviously they've closed, and then I'll push on and take the long drive to Donsak Pier, take the ferry across to Koh Samui this afternoon. can't see the point in changing when you're sat on a motorway. All these diesel fuels and fumes from the cars and dust and sand being thrown over you. Plus, when you're travelling, like I do a lot, you really have to watch what you wear all the time, because there's not always time to wash and dry your clothes before you set off on your next leg of your journey. Okay, I managed to get in contact with the Ban Lamae resort. I rang them about 10 minutes ago, and they are open, so I'm going to stay there. It's only a little way from where I am now. I'm just stopped here at 7-Eleven to get my breakfast. Got a toasted sandwich, orange muffin and an orange juice. Still no good cappuccino here, so I'll stick with the orange juice. So I'm going to have one night at the Ban Lamae hotel. I didn't fancy the long drive in one go down to Don Sac Pier and then across to Samui, so I'll do that leg of the journey tomorrow. Today I'm going to go to the hotel. I'm just going to relax. It's tiring driving on a motorbike from Hua Hin all the way down south. It takes its toll, because you've got to be always thinking and always watching out for what the people in front of you, the side of you, pull out without indicating, coming down the wrong side of the road towards you. There's so many problems, so it's best to be fresh. So tonight I'm going to stay in the hotel, and I'm going to have a good restful day today, and then I'm ready for anything tomorrow. This is the Ban Lamae resort. I've stayed here many times. If you look back on some of my older videos when I've been heading for Samui or coming back from Samui, I've stayed here. I stay here because it's always good. Staff are friendly, beautiful place, always clean, and it's right on the beach. And it's only 750 baht a night, including breakfast. So that's a little bit more than what I pay normally. I normally try and pay about 450, 500, 400, but it's still, I'm getting, since COVID, I'm starting to get a little bit greedy, because before COVID I would be paying, 1,500 for a place like this, but even now I'm trying to save money by getting somewhere for about 500 if I can, because there's that many bargains about. But this place is 750, but it's worth every penny. Where I stayed last night in Pattaya, that wasn't that good. I mean, it was clean and it wasn't bad, but nothing there. The room was quite average, considering that, what I paid for at somewhere like the terminal. It was a little bit more than staying at the terminal, but nothing like the facilities. The facilities at the terminal, swimming pool and gym. This place was a very little small chalet type thing, old. But the people were nice who own it, and I suppose they can't charge much less than that, otherwise they'll be losing money. But if you're going to head down to Pattaya, it's not that good. It's a lovely beach, and it's got that one nice restaurant that I found. But really, I think if you're going to need to stop somewhere around that area. Drive another 40 minutes to Sirey Beach, and you'll find it's a lot better at Sirey Beach than it is in Pattaya. But I'll show you around my hotel anyway, because it is a nice hotel. I'm on the 2nd floor. But it's very clean, and I can't see anyone's here. I haven't seen anyone. I've just checked in, but there's no one around the area that I've seen.
So I think I've got the hotel to myself again.
The rooms here are very big and clean. There we go, 204, 205, 203. Yeah, so some light on the situation. So it's got a nice big, really big room, very big room, and nice big king size bed, air condition, TV, fridge, and your 2 bottles of water, which are standard. And then we've got a nice bathroom. This one's quite compact, not large, but large enough for what you want it for. And then we've got this balcony out here. Shame they don't put tables and chairs out, because I like to sit outside. I'll always drag a chair out, I suppose, but it's nice to sort of, if you want to get some food, to come and sit outside if you've got a table and chair. Beach is just there, 20 seconds walk down that little pathway. It's right on the beach. It has its own beach, and it has its own restaurant. So yeah, I'm just going to spend the day relaxing a little bit, because the drive does take it out of me. You know, I'm not a young man, and concentrating on that busy road with the cars coming towards you and around you, and all the stupid drivers, and not just Thai, there's a lot of stupid Farang drivers too. So it takes its toll, and I need to sort of pace myself. So tomorrow morning, that's when I'll do the leg of the journey to Donsak, and then take the ferry across to Koh Samui. But today I'm just going to sit around the swimming pool or the beach if the tide's in. Okay, so I'm going to have a walk down the beach. God, they've got lots of staff here. Got no one staying here, but I don't know if they can afford to stay open and pay all these staff. But fair play to them, they're having a go. A lot of places have closed down and haven't reopened, but I think this place has been stayed open all the way through COVID. But they keep it immaculate, they really do. But there's no one here, as usual. It is crazy though. I mean, everywhere I go, it's as if I'm starting to get a bit of a complex. I start to think maybe people don't want to be around me, because everywhere I go, there's never anyone here. Let's have a little walk down on the beach, see what it's like down there. Oh, the tide's out. Oh my God, a long way. You'd have to take a packed lunch to go swimming. It'd take you about an hour to get out there. All the fishing boats out there. Going out overnight probably, a bit hot in the daytime for them. Yeah, I've never seen it like this. I've come here for years. Tide's way out. You just about walk to Cambodia. But look, no one else here. All the way along there, it goes for miles. All the way along there, it goes for miles. And there's no one here. God. I know I say this is Thailand like it was before tourists arrived, but it's still, there's just no atmosphere now, you know. It's great to be here, don't get me wrong, I love coming to the beach, but I like to see people, I like to hear voices, I like to hear kids laughing as they're jumping in the pool, or, you know, it's just, it's how it should be. This is like being on a desert island, being stranded. Except you have your own staff to do the cleaning. Yeah, okay. But it's nice to be. I love this hotel. So if you are driving down this way, and you're heading from, say, Bangkok down to Samui or Phuket or further south, you're going to want to break your journey. Somewhere like this is fantastic. It's about a 20-minute drive off the motorway, off the highway, but it's worth the drive, because when you get here, you got this hotel, which is beautiful, and you get it for 750 baht, and that's including the breakfast. So 750 baht is, what's that, $30, something like that. If I was in Australia, I'd be paying 150, 200, maybe 250 for a hotel. I mean, I don't know if that's the same now, because that was pre-COVID. The last time I stayed in a hotel in Australia was pre-COVID, and that's what I was paying then. Maybe they're cheaper now, I don't know. So I'm not going to swim in the sea because it's too far to walk. I put my towel down there. I was getting all ready to go for a swim, but I think I'll head over that way to the swimming pool. I'll spend a few hours around the pool. I think these are, the lady said the ones overlooking the beach are 1,250 baht a night with this lovely view. I'd rather save 500 baht a night and stay without the view. I can get the view just by coming out my room, walking down the stairs and walking 20 seconds, and I've got the same view, but it saves me 500 baht a night. That 500 baht, I'll buy me dinner and a few drinks tonight. There's someone working the pool, but no customers, only me. That was a good little drive down here to Ban Lamae. It only took me about an hour and a half, and I'm that bit closer now to Don Sak Pier for tomorrow. I was going to go on the beach, as you just seen, but the pool's the better option. If you haven't seen the first video I made regarding this trip that I'm taking, which is day one of the trip, I'll just give you a little explanation, because some people just look at one video, they wonder what's happening, you know, what's he doing there. I had a problem with my Australian pension, and it's ongoing. It started about 2 months ago. I got a letter saying that my pension had been reduced by 1/3, and that's a lot of money to lose for somebody on a pension, a third of your money, and I've been fighting it ever since. Sometimes I think I'm fighting a losing battle, but I'm going to persevere. And it's taken so long, mainly because I'm in Thailand, and it's very hard to deal with from here. And that's why I have the option maybe of having to go back to Australia if it all goes pear-shaped, which I'm hoping not, because it's very expensive and very time-consuming. But I was in the hotel in Hua Hin, and it was coming up for renewal. I had to book for another week, and I just got up that morning and I thought, no, I can't do this. I need to get my life back. I'm sitting around waiting for a government office. I mean, it could be more months. So I decided there and then that I'd pack up and take the drive down south, which is what's been happening. You know, the first night in Ao Manao, the second night in just north of Chumphon, and tonight I'll spend here in Ban Lamae. And then I'm not sure, probably tomorrow I'll head down to Surat Thani, down to Don Sak Pier, and take the ferry across to Samui for a little while. And then depending on how I feel, I might head further down to Krabi and then down to Phuket. Or, because it's a long drive, that, I mean, it's, you know, it's like the drive I've just done from Hua Hin to Don Sak. When I get to Don Sak, it's like the same distance again, I suppose, to get to Krabi and then across to Phuket. And then there's the big long drive back as well, and it's further then because he's driving from Phuket, not from Samui. So it's, you know, you've got to add another 3 hours there. So I'm not sure if I really want to do that, but I'm going to just play it by ear. This isn't a big documentary or anything like this. It's a bit of a holiday for me, a bit of a break, trying to get my sanity back, and I'll video record it while I'm doing it. So while I have your attention, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. It will help me a lot. Push the thumbs up button and pass the link on to any of your friends or family you think might want to know a little bit about Thailand and what it's like to live here. And if you can watch the video till the end, at the end I'll put how much it cost me for day 3, how much I spent from getting up in the morning until going to bed at night, to give you a rough idea what the cost of living is here if you're travelling through Thailand on a bit of a budget. I tell you what, tell me where you could find a hotel including breakfast for 750 baht a night, with a beautiful swimming pool, a coffee shop, and sitting on its own private beach with a nice restaurant next door to it, which is their restaurant. They own the restaurant too. All this was 750 baht per night. You know, it's just amazing. COVID is responsible for a lot of bad things in this world, but there's been a few bonuses, and one of them is that for someone like me who's on a pension, my money stretches much further now, because everything here in Thailand, I don't know about USA, Australia, UK, but everything here has dropped in price for tourism side of things anyway, because they don't have many tourists. That everyone is trying to, what few tourists they're trying to entice them to their place, and if they put their prices too high, then they're not going to get anyone, unless you're a millionaire. I mean, if you're a millionaire, you're still going to stay in your Hiltons and your Radissons and your your 2,000, 3,000 baht a night places. If you've got that money, you can't take it with you, so you might as well spend it. But for someone like me on a pension, if I can find somewhere for here 750, or Hua Hin for 450 or 420 Hua Hin, and probably when I get to Samui, I'll probably find something between 500 and 800 baht a night. So if that was 2 years ago, pre-COVID, I'd be looking at least 1,500 for the same place or a similar place. It would be at least 1,500 baht a night. So now I'm getting it for about maybe a third of the price, or a quarter of the price even. Ready for when tourism comes back, I hope. For the market, I'm gonna see if got some decent food here. If not, I'll go back to the restaurant, but I'm hoping I can find something here to pick up and either eat here or take back to the hotel. This here railway line we're crossing, this is the railway that goes all the way from Bangkok through Surat Thani down to the Malaysian border, I believe. I'm thinking when I come back, I might go to Surat Thani train station and see how much it is to put the motorbike on. I might take the night train back from Surat Thani to Hua Hin. Might be a bit of an experience. So this is the market here in Ban Lamae. Got food market. I'm going to go and see what type of food they have. If it's not too spicy, I might be okay. have a walk through this bit first. This is some clothes and some of the food, but I think most of the food is over this way. This is more your fresh food and your clothing, but your takeaway food and your meals are on the other side. Oh, these are all second-hand clothes. Probably doing a big trade in second-hand clothes. There's not a lot of money around at the moment in Thailand. If you look around, you'll see that the majority of people are still wearing masks. I'm wearing mine. The Thai people are pretty scared of this COVID thing. I think if in the UK, USA, Australia, if they said you don't have to wear masks, no one would wear them. Here they tell you don't have to wear masks, and 90% of them are. I think in Western countries 90% wouldn't. But it makes it a little bit difficult, because if I don't wear a mask, then people look at me as if I'm something wrong. But it's not the law now to wear masks. You don't have to wear masks. Looks nice pork, nice moo. Chicken. There's a little homemade fly swatters to try and get rid of the flies. This is more the fresh food side of it, not the cooked food. Lovely fresh vegetables. Makes me wish I had a kitchen to cook with. I'd rather be cooking at home rather than eating out all the time. What do you got? Yeah, mainly fresh food and this end, but I think out this side here is all them tents down there. That's where the cooked food is. But sometimes it's cheaper to eat out than it is to cook at home. You know, you can go out and you can buy food, and by the time you take it home and buy all the bits and pieces to go with it, it's sometimes cheaper just to come out. You can buy something here for about 50 baht. Oh, this is mango, sticky mango. It's nice. Coconut milk. I love these markets. I know a lot of people don't like eating from them, but I've never had a problem. Never. I've eaten in markets like this all over Southeast Asia, and yeah, you don't really know. It's obviously not hygienic compared to Western standards, but I've never had a serious problem. I've had the odd stomach upset, but I've had that in Australia and the UK and the USA as well. So outside here is your takeaway foods, I think. Oh, it was last time I come here. Let's see what they got. What else they got here? A sausage. I'm not keen on the sausage, it's a little bit spicy for me. Isan sausage. Anything from Isan is spicy. And what you got here? I might be able to get some spring rolls, I think. That's normally okay. Oh, look at all the flies. Full-time job keeping the flies off. What you got here? Hindi fried chicken. Ooh, let me get some fried chicken. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'll just see what else is here. I'll come back and get that, I think. Some fried chicken would be nice. And this is barbecue.
This one's squid.
Any cab? Yeah.
The price is 10 baht.
Yep, okay.
Okay.
Come, cab.
Wrap gift เลยเนาะ เอาเม็ดเข้ม2 อัน2 อันจ้า
Come, cab. Right. And you just cook it on this little barbecue here. Okay. Yep, thank you, come. Oh, you paid for this, I dropped one here. You sure? Okay, come. Little pancakes. And some nice fresh fruit. Oh, should get some fruit. You take that? Come. Thank you. Thank you. Come. Okay, thank you. Tesco Lotus is a big shopping centre here in Thailand. It's where you go mainly for your big shop. But then they have these smaller ones. They're something like 7-Elevens. They're called Lotus Go Fresh. So they're very similar to 7-Eleven. So I'm going to go in here and maybe get a couple of beers to go with the kebabs I just bought. Okay. Yeah, very similar to 7-Eleven. Just sell all your necessities. They don't sell everything that they sell in the bigger shops, but a smaller selection. So I just want a couple of chang, small ones. Okay, they don't have small ones. I'll have to get a big one. I'll just get one. I only want one beer tonight. That'll do me nicely. So this is my dinner. I'm going to go down to the restaurant downstairs, see if I can get a little side salad to go with it, and a plate and knife and fork, or spoon and fork as they use here. And I got 5 kebabs. This one's salmon. This one is 1 prawn, a fairly big prawn. And I got some chicken. And some mushrooms, straw mushrooms. I like these. And I got some pork, some moo. So a nice selection, and they were only 10 baht each. So that cost me 50 baht. I'll probably pay maybe another 50 baht downstairs for a salad probably to bring up here. I bought my beer for 52 baht. And I got 3. These are, they're green, and they're mandarins, but they don't look like mandarins because they're green. But that's how they come. You don't get them orange here, they go green. When I first came here, I didn't eat them because I thought they weren't ripe. But it's not that they're not ripe, that's how they come. So sometimes they're not sweet. Same as when I buy in Australia, they can be nice and orangey coloured skin, but sometimes they're sour inside. But these don't think that because they're green they're going to be sour. It's not always the case. So that's my dinner, and I'll put on the video how much it cost at the end of the video today, and you'll see how much it cost me today on my 3rd day of my trip down south.
If you haven't already done so, please push the subscribe button. If you're thinking of retiring or living in Thailand, please take a look at my book, The Retiree Thailand Handbook, the first 6 months. can find it on Amazon. It's crammed full of information to help you tiptoe over the logistics of making Thailand your home in retirement. Thanks a lot for watching my channel. So until next time, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers for now.